Hello, hello, and good day, my friends. This is Doreen here. I hope you're all well and in a creative spot. I have two little flippy-dippy things. I don't know what to call them, so flippy-dippy it is because everything flips out. And the fun thing is it's made from a single sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock to make the base of it, or paper. Paper would be fine too. I've used the products from the Finding Bigfoot from Simply Stated Designs. And I decorated it with that, and I used the cardstock, I inked it up, and I also used a lot of the ephemera in the kit and extra paper as well, because it's only single-sided paper, so you do have to decorate the pages. But this one opens up this way. These, I'm going to show you, you can configure these in so many different ways. But I made this mostly for photos for a trip. And then if I close this up, I have the string closure to hold it there, and I have these sides here. There's a nice little place for a photo, and up here this flips out and out, so I have more opportunity, plus a couple of journaling spots. This could be a little journal. This could have all kinds of tags pulling out. Possibilities are endless because it's paper. It's wonderful, wonderful paper. Love the Sasquatch, Bigfoot. He's fun. And then I just have a simple closure for this one. Now this one here I made with Simply Stated Designs papers. It's the Queen Bee kit, and oh my goodness, the colors in this kit are phenomenal. And I got the big bee popped up, the big ephemera there, and a little honey pot that I tilt. And I open up, I've got another bit of ephemera there. And here I didn't open this up, I left it as a pocket, and I've got a spot here for 4x4 photos or whatever else you wanted to tuck in there. And close this up. And then on the back side, I have another beautiful piece of ephemera. And look at the background paper, isn't that beautiful? And I just cut it 1/8 of an inch shorter so I can see that beautiful white. And that's a file folder. And over here is another tuck spot with a honeybee on it and another file folder. And here I did the same thing with the leaves. I just tilt them down and I made pockets. So you have room for photos still, but these have tags in them, and they need to be decorated and other things put in here. But that is the basis of this beautiful little project. Let me put that there. Look at the purples, the colors, the papers. It's just stunning. And I just wrapped it up with a little bit of sari ribbon. So now I'm going to show you how to make one. I chose for this demo to use a double-sided paper. And I think I might have to make the marks in pen so you can actually see where my marks are going to be, my scores. I'm going to use a scoreboard. And because it's non-directional, I can put it wherever I like. So it's not going to be a problem there. So my first score is at 3 inches. Then at 8. Oops, I went out of the track. 3, 3 and 8. Then turn it half and score it at 4 and 9. So that's 3 and 8, 4 and 9. Now, where's my ruler? I think I'll mark this one up for you. Yeah, this is the way I folded it. So I've got, I'll use a pen. This is 3. This is at 8. Where's my score? Here it is. Then 4 and 9. So that's it. That's how you're going to use. Now we need to cut it apart. So you will have a 3-inch wide border here on the left. This is the way I'm going to work with it. I've got 3 inches here. I've got 5 inches here. I've got 4 inches here. That equals 12. I'm going to be working with the bottom portion at the bottom. So the 3-inch, the smaller, the shorter. You can see this is shorter than this. I'm going to be working with the shorter portion towards me. because you can configure it how you want afterwards, but just for folding purposes and explaining and showing, it's a lot easier to do it that way. So I'm just going through and folding and creasing all my marks. And again, yep. So I have my 3-inch, my 5-inch, my 4-inch, and I have my shorter ones at the bottom. These two lines here and these two lines here need to be cut little slivers out. And I have a trick, what I like to do. Maybe I'll do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to make a fold and I'm going to cut that slit all in one shot. So I'm just going to take a little sliver off the edge and go right to the score line. And boop. This way, you've got a nice sliver and it ends right there. Everything folds beautifully and they match. So if you're concerned or you don't like it when you cut slits and some things are wavy and some things are not, this is the way you do it. Cut a thin sliver here, go up to the score line. Oops, up to the score line. There you go. They all match. So now I'm going to do the same to these two here. I just, if there's something that'll simplify my life, I will do it. Make sure that's going to fold very nicely. I have to make sure I get to the fold because my pen mark is just underneath that line. So I want to make sure I catch it. Oops, I didn't. There we go. Let me get rid of the scrappage here. So there it is. There is your base. You can fold them all up if you want. And I don't know how you want to configure it. This one would be closed like this. The way I did it, this was my front. And then I flipped it over. And I folded these two up. And made a little closure so they would stay closed. And then I have the small one in, the larger one out, and then you have your front. And I made a pocket or I left it open. Either way is good. You can also do it this way. It's like this interactive story. So this can be your front of your book. And then you flip it over. And you can have this coming up. And you can have this coming down. So it could be this way. Could be this way. You could have it this way. And then turn it and to have it up. Like however you wanted to do it. If you would rather have the outside in, that's fine too. So I would do that. I'd flip it over. Short ends up. Tall ends down. This one folds in this way now because I changed the direction of the paper. And there I can decorate that. Really, really, really simple. Here's another one that I did. And this one would be more of a diary. So I would fold that in. And these two portions would fold in first before you folded this. So it would be flat on the back. You could have a pocket here, add more tabs. This would be more of a diary, more of a journal keeping. And you can have them folding out. And you can write in here, you can make your notes. So that's just another way of doing that, is fold them all in before you close up the front. And of course, you can add more flippy dippies. I'll just use a paper clip to hold that in place. And you decorate, and that's what makes it so fun and lovely. I hope you'll give that a try. Remember, the measurements are 3 and 8. Flip it once, 4 and 9. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye.